Look at this tomato. I'm going to cut it. This is a knife that my great grandmother had. It's over 100 years old. I'm going to cut it. And it's so sharp it just slices it like butter. There you go. Look at that. Yellow tomato. You know, right now I'm thinking about a friend of mine that I had many years ago in Ligonier. Ah, John Wedge. And every time my first tomato of the year, which is this one right here, for him it was aroma. I always think about John. He was old when I was a kid, though I never really thought of John as being old. And he'd take a Roma tomato and he said, Willie, come over here. And I was a kid. And we went over on the steps and he had me sit down right beside him. He says, one of those important things I'll ever teach you. It was like a spiritual thing. It was like you met your guru and he was going to teach you something. But he took the tomato and he cut it in half. And he took the salt shaker and he did this. And he wasn't allowed to eat salt, but he did. To this day, I really don't care. And that first taste. Mm. Yeah. It always takes me back to that time. I was sitting there with John on the steps in Ligonier and having those Roma tomatoes. This is a yellow one. It's not as much acid. But you think what people have taught you in your life. And you think about the things that really matter and carry with you. And it's not all the things you learn in college. It's not all the money you made. It's not all of the things you've been taught. It's the things you've felt deeply in your soul. And if you ever want to know what poetry is, this is it right here. So, John, wherever you are, nothing like a garden tomato. And I think we need these things to ground us in life. We need these things to remind us that life is so short. And those things you plant as seeds right now, you may never get to see bloom, but someday someone's going to have that tomato and taste it and think of you. And I think of all the people in my life, like John, and that was a lesson, wasn't it?